Who needs her when you've got us?
Yes. But ever since the war, I felt like I've been missing something.
Welcome to MsMojo, and today we're counting down our picks for the most unfortunate instances in which Hollywood movies featuring queer themes and characters were either banned or censored in international markets.
No, I'm sorry, you can't just show up in my life and expect me to go with you. I'm not gonna...
Go, Habibi.
You want me to go?
Number 10, Avengers Endgame. This Marvel blockbuster was groundbreaking in many ways. Not only did it become the highest grossing film of all time shortly after its release, it also marked a milestone for the MCU by featuring its first openly gay character.
It's great. You did the hardest part. You took the jump. You didn't know where you were going to come down.
The role was played by co-director Joe Russo in a brief cameo appearance. In the scene, Captain America attends a support group where a male member casually mentions going on a date with another man.
I cried just before dessert. But I'm seeing them again tomorrow.
Although the moment lasts just a couple of seconds, the Russian version altered some of the dialogue to downplay the romantic reference. This was done to align with the government's restrictions on so-called gay propaganda.
I'm sitting there at dinner. I didn't even know what to talk about.
Number 9, Alien Covenant.
When one note is off, it eventually destroys the whole symphony, David.
By now, movie fans in China had gotten used to receiving heavily edited versions of R-rated Hollywood films. But while that censorship typically focuses on toning down violence and gore, there was another glaring omission in the country's version of Alien Covenant. In the film, Michael Fassbender plays two identical cyborgs who share an intimate encounter, culminating in a kiss. This gay doppelganger smooch apparently crossed a line for Chinese censors, leading to its removal alongside a couple of violent scenes.
You know I can't let you leave this place. No one will ever love you like I do.
In all, about 6 minutes of the film were edited out before its release in the country. Interestingly, scenes featuring the only actual gay couple in the movie were left untouched.
I still love you, right? All right? I still love you.
Oh, look at those two sexy dudes. Look at those two sex bots.
Number 8, Rocketman. At the peak of his career, legendary singer Elton John led a life of excess, marked by wild parties and drug-fueled events. All of these were faithfully portrayed in his 2019 biopic, Rocketman. As a result, the film was outrightly banned in Samoa and Egypt.
I love you, man. I do, but not in that way.
Some other countries opted for seemingly milder measures. In Russia, the film's distributor cut out about 5 minutes of content, notably excising scenes depicting intimate moments between same-sex partners.
What do you want, Elton? Oh, dinner with you. So humble, it's embarrassing.
This decision drew heavy criticism from Elton John himself, as well as the filmmakers. A similar action was taken in Malaysia, which was bemoaned by local art critics as a step towards authoritarianism.
And it's getting more and more absurd.
Number 7, Star Wars: The Rise of Skywalker. Similar to Avengers Endgame, Star Wars: The Rise of Skywalker broke ground in the franchise by including a kiss between two same-sex partners, a first for this intergalactic saga.
Confronting fear is the destiny of a Jedi. Your destiny.
As the Resistance celebrates their victory over the Final Order, two women share a kiss within the crowd. It's a moment so brief, if you blink, you might miss it. While American viewers criticise this inclusion as an insignificant gesture, some fans abroad never even got to see it.
My programming forbids me from translating it.
So you're telling us the one time we need you to talk, you can't?
Irony, sir.
The scene was completely cut out in the United Arab Emirates and Singapore. In the latter, this was done to retain the film's original PG-13 rating, as including the scene would have necessitated a higher rating from the censors board.
It will be yours if you do as I ask.
Number 6, Bohemian Rhapsody.
I can't get used to living without you by my side.
This 2018 biopic chronicles the life and legacy of iconic singer Freddie Mercury, with Rami Malek delivering an Oscar-winning performance. However, in China, several scenes referencing the sexuality of the late rock icon were scrubbed out entirely. This includes his band Queen performing in women's clothes for the I Want to Break Free music video, and moments where Mercury discusses his sexuality with his fiancée.
Don't take it off. You promised me you'd never take it off.
What do you want from me?
Almost everything.
Some of these moments were essential to the storyline and created plot holes after they were excised. As if that wasn't enough, one Chinese broadcaster censored Malek's Oscar acceptance speech, editing out the part where he referred to Mercury as a gay man.
What are you looking at? Do you think you could do better?
Everyone's a critic.
Number 5, Eternals. 2021's Eternals boasted a diverse ensemble cast, including the MCU's first openly gay superhero.
Thought you'd given up on humans.
I got lucky, okay? I have a family now. They're giving me faith again.
Portrayed by Brian Tyree Henry, Phastos is depicted as married to his partner Ben, with whom he has a son. In one scene, the two characters even share a kiss. However, the inclusion of such moments prevented the film from being released in several Middle Eastern countries, such as Saudi Arabia, Bahrain, and Oman. Authorities in these regions insisted on cutting out these scenes, but Disney refused to budge.
I'm not leaving you two. No way.
I'm not happy about it.
Ultimately, to comply with regulations and secure screenings in countries like Egypt, Lebanon, and the United Arab Emirates, scenes featuring intimacy, regardless of the character's sexuality, were edited out.
Get a room, you two. Can we go now? It's past my bedtime.
Number 4, Beauty and the Beast. The 2017 live-action remake of Beauty and the Beast sparked controversy even before its release.
You can ask any Tom, Dick, or Stanley, and they'll tell you whose team they prefer to be on.
In an interview with Attitude magazine, director Bill Condon touted a nice, exclusively gay moment in the film, involving two male characters, LeFou and Stanley. Upon publication, this statement quickly gained global attention. In Malaysia, the film censorship board reacted by cutting out the scene before approving the film's release. This decision, however, did not go down well with Disney.
Nicely handled.
Well, I used to be on Gaston's side, but we are so in a bad place right now.
The production studio opted to pull the film from circulation if it couldn't be released unchanged, and subsequently appealed the board's ruling. Ultimately, the film was permitted to be shown without edits and received a PG-13 rating. Number 3, Onward.
I think I know what's going on here. You do? It's not easy being a new parent. My girlfriend's daughter got me pulling my hair out, okay?
A passing comment made by a purple Cyclops police officer in Pixar's Onward led to the animated film getting banned in multiple Middle Eastern countries. Kuwait, Oman, Qatar, and Saudi Arabia prevented Onward from showing in theaters due to the female character Spectre making a reference to her girlfriend's daughter.
Oh man, Bronco is losing it. See, that's why I never got married.
other countries like Bahrain, the United Arab Emirates, Lebanon, and Egypt allowed the movie to be screened, albeit with alterations to the line, changing it to My Sister's Daughter. The film also faced restrictions in Russia, Poland, and Hungary, where censors replaced the contentious line with My Partner's Daughter. Additionally, the Russian version avoids addressing the character with gender-specific pronouns, allowing viewers to draw their own conclusions.
What exactly are you doing out here?
What am I doing out here?
Number 2, Fantastic Beasts: The Secrets of Dumbledore.
The summer Gellert and I fell in love. My brother fell in love as well.
Although Dumbledore's identity as a gay man had long been established, it was never explicitly acknowledged until the third Fantastic Beasts movie. In the installment, lines of dialogue officially confirmed the romantic relationship between Dumbledore and Gellert Grindelwald.
I was committed to me. To us. No. I went along because I was in love with you.
That is only for audiences outside of China. Within the country, however, the government demanded that those lines be removed before its release could be approved. As a result, 6 seconds of the film were edited out. According to Warner Bros., this was merely a nuanced cut that had no effect on the spirit of the film.
It was you who said we could reshape the world. That it was our birthright.
Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure you go into your settings and switch on notifications.
Number 1, Lightyear.
Oh, I got engaged.
Oh, wow. That's great. What's her name?
Kiko. She's one of the science crew.
In June 2022, Disney and Pixar unveiled Lightyear, which delved into the origin of Buzz Lightyear from Toy Story. The film also introduced Alicia Hawthorne, a lesbian character seen sharing a kiss with her partner Kiko in one scene. Prior to its release, controversy arose around Disney's initial response to Florida's so-called Don't Say Gay law. It was subsequently revealed that the company had originally edited the kissing scene out of the film. However, it was reinstated following internal pressure from Disney employees.
Commander Hawthorne believed we could fix this mistake we made, and that belief cost her everything.
Oh, no. We had that all wrong.
Upon its release, the film faced bans in several predominantly Muslim countries due to the inclusion of the scene. Other nations like China, Indonesia, and Malaysia demanded its removal before screening, but Disney declined to make any cuts.
She had Grandma Kiko, my dad and me, all her friends. She didn't mean to be here, but she had a whole life on this planet, Buzz.
Were you affected by any of these bans or censorships? Share your experience with us in the comments below.
Love to chatter, don't they? Our muckle friends. No one must admit they make a good cup of tea.
Do you agree with our picks? Check out this other recent clip from MsMojo and be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.